Hello, it's the Fitness Farmer. Hope you're well. Today I'm going to go through some stretches. Stretching is really important, particularly at the end of your workout. Not really looking at doing too much stretching before the start of a workout. Basically, because if you hold your stretches, okay, at the start of the workout, it means that you won't have perhaps your reflexes. So if you overextend, your body will kick back. But if you overstretch the muscle and the muscle fibers, it might be that you stretch them beyond, and then it won't be able to have a reflex to sort of stop your body from doing what it shouldn't. So really, end of the workout, we're looking at doing some really good held stretches. When you hold your stretches, you're looking at holding them for at least 20 seconds, really. Perhaps a bit longer if you're looking to develop some stretches. And develop some flexibility. If you feel like you're suffering and you're missing out a little bit of flexibility of parts of your body, then you want to hold between 45 seconds to a minute. All right, so let's start off with some classical stretches then, okay? Reach out in front of you, okay? Imagine there's like a bit of a tree that you're trying to wrap your arms around. Just roll your shoulders over, stretch out the back there, okay, and then stretch that out, and then you can repeat that also with the arms behind your back and lifting up slightly. All right, there we go, just lift out, okay, just stretch that a little bit, okay, and then you can switch arms and do the same, just stretching out the old chest. Stretch the shoulder, bring your arm across like so. So you go up like that, bring your arm and holding it in. Again, switch arms. Lovely stuff, well done. Okay, and if you want to stretch your sides here and your wing muscle in your back, make the C and come over and really stretch that side there. Okay, feet hip width to shoulder width apart for most of these stretches. And just stretch out that side. Okay, that's good. If you feel a little bit tight in the bicep, there is a way of stretching it. Okay, so take your hand from the side. Okay, take your thumb underneath and then bring your arm back like so. All right, and that, you can feel that a little bit on the bicep there. Okay, by taking the thumb under. Your triceps now, okay. Take your little finger, all right, bear that in mind. Go behind your back. So then the little finger's in line with the spine, and you can push down. That can help your triceps on the back of your arm. This one here. Okay, and again, switch over. Like so. Can't get your hand behind your head, it's all right to push out in front and push down. That would be the best way to do it. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? That's most of your upper body there stretched out nicely. So let's move on now to your lower body. Let's think about your quads a little bit, shall we? So your quads then, okay, knees together, hips forward, and squeeze your bum. Alright, so your heels going in towards your bum, like that, pulling up as much as you can. Find something to balance against, alright, rather than doing it free hold, or you're concentrating more on your balance rather than the actual stretch itself. Okay, and obviously then, switch over, like so. Okay, so that should be your quads. Okay, hamstrings then, what you can do, feet together, okay. Well, not, a little gap actually, hip width apart, and then take a step forward, okay, keeping the front leg straight, bend the back knee and sit down and stick the bum out. So you sort of sitting down but keeping the front leg straight, and you'll feel that on the back of the leg. So here, you'll feel it underneath. Alright, still using the same leg, I'm just trying to get you to see. Alright, do the same with the other leg. Alright, so foot out in front, sit down so the knees actually meeting, and sit down like that. Frontal view. And you're sat down into it, and that's your hamstrings. Okay, calf muscles then. Alright, take a step out, foot out in front, keeping the heel, the back leg, in contact with the floor at all times, and then just lower the front. Okay, so bend at the front leg, keeping the heel at the back, on the back leg on the floor, and you'll feel that in the calf muscle, or gastrocnemius as it's known. Alright, and there we go. That's my legs there done. From the bum, okay, we can basically, again, find somewhere to lean against, but what you're doing is, if I show you, taking the leg above the knee, okay, alright, and then you're sitting down into it, and that will really feel it in the old bum stretch here. From side view on is here, like so, like that. Some people might have even seen it, same technique, but you can take it to the floor if you prefer. Alright, so bring it in. Okay, really feeling it on the bum. Try and keep the knee in line with the shoulder. Okay, so the foot's not out too much. Okay, what I mean by that is, when you look at me, you sort of want the knee in line with the shoulder as opposed to out like that. Okay, so you should feel it really good in the old back side. And then you can obviously stretch out the groin a little bit as well. Alright. Hip flexes you can do as well. We can either grab a ball or a bench to sit on, but basically a technique would be like this really. So your knee is on the floor or the bottom of the thigh, and you're just stretching out, you're leaning into it and you're stretching out the hip like so. If I just quickly grab a ball here, this is what I mean. If you have a bench or a chair or something, you can do this with it. Alright, so but easy, just sitting down into it, keeping your hips square, your shoulders, okay, and you're just taking this leg back that way. Alright, so from here you're sort of rolling out that ball until you're sitting down into it, and you should feel it in the hip here. Okay, that's a good little exercise for that. So that's mainly it for the lower body exercises stretch wise. Mid body, you can stretch out your back by doing the as I call the angry cat, happy cat. Okay, just sinking your hips into the floor like so, coming back up, arch that back, purring cat. Okay, come back down and then come forward again. Nice little stretches. Okay, hold these for as long as you kind of feel like you need to. Again, developmental stretches need to be held between 45 seconds to a minute. Alright. Average stretch really, typically people need to hold for about 30 seconds. Warming up stretch is really dynamic stretching, so just nice little movements really. The more important thing about warming up is actually the actual warm-up itself, to get you warmed up and mentally stimulated and prepare yourself for activity. But really when it comes to the stretching, it comes at the end after a really good cardiovascular workout to get your blood circulating again if you have been doing some resistance weight training. So there we go, that's it for the stretches really. Thank you for watching. I'm Nick, I still am, from The Fittest Farmer. Take care. Bye.